Hello aspirants, welcome to our channel DISC Civil Services in Detail, guiding aspirants to become officers. Yes, for the topic of the day is Ramsar sites, total 89, recently 4 more added. And most importantly, today is World Wetlands Day. So every year we do celebrate World Wetlands Day on February 2nd and we give a theme. It's a kind of understanding the importance and preservation and conservation of the rich biodiversity and ecosystems. So now in this session we are going to discuss about what are the total 89 Ramsar sites from India and what are the recent 4 added and how many each state have these Ramsar sites and what are the importance as well as what is the background on why this particular day has been selected as Wetlands Day. So let's begin the session. Yes, so Ramsar sites they do celebrate on Feb 2nd and since 1971 it has been started under Ramsar Convention in the Iranian city of Ramsar when this was first meeting done, they have decided this day and World Wetlands Day celebrated since then. So World Wetlands includes coral reefs and most importantly these mangroves, estuaries, deltas, even the man-made also. So Ramsar sites are of again two types, natural and man-made. So man-made are like fish ponds and these rice paddies. I think rice paddy fields which have huge rich biodiversity, and apart from that few other sites which privately developed reservoirs or the sites which developed for the conservation of the ecosystems. So natural, as we already discussed, these are the natural coral reefs, mangroves, estuaries, deltas, etc. Even the coastal parts also comes under this. As in the previous discussions we have done enough discussion where we have discussed about the importance of mangroves, and when we were discussing about Sundarbans we discussed that Sundarban is the largest delta. So it's a kind of giving just a recall and memorizing the facts and giving back our brushing up our basics, that's it. So Feb 2 1971, since we are celebrating World Wetlands Day, and 2025 as today is Feb 2, 2025 Feb 2's theme is protecting wetlands for our common future. See, we are doing a lot of discussion about building strong future, giving better world for the future generations. So all these are directly indirectly related to the conservation of the ecosystem and biodiversity, especially for the future generations. Even SDGs, NDGs, all these main goals is also like giving best world to live, best place to live. That's a kind of building ourselves together for the strong coming generation, for the strong place and a strong nation and strong place, giving a good place to survive kind of. It's a kind of giving the best place for survival to the future generations. This is what important. So today in Arga, Parvati Arga Ramsar site, this is a Ramsar site at Gonda of UP. So they have started these wetland celebrations today from this site, and Ministry of Forest, Minister of Environment and Forest have, along with the Chief Minister, has done this in a few initiatives, taken a few initiatives. Among them one is Arga and Amazon has started a program called Saheli, where they are recognizing the women-led businesses, especially involving the local women and supporting them for the spreading their businesses, giving them training in the delivering, marketing, and everything, and giving it's a kind of developing the women entrepreneurs, especially from the local communities of the Arga. Even he is talking about UP has the highest potential, especially Arga, so it can be developed in future as wetland city of India. As well as they have released 4 books. I'm just writing here on this eve. So one among them is Fact Book of India's 85 Ramsar sites, and second one is Development of Vanthwanga village. Third one is Integrated Management Plan of Parvati Arga Ramsar site. So these are the few facts from the event, and apart from that we have to understand why we are celebrating this wetlands and what is the reason behind selection of these themes. It's a kind of collaboration and foresight. It's a kind of giving a future vision, valuing, protecting, understanding the importance of the rich, biodiverse, productive ecosystem. Just it. See, these kind of initiatives directly indirectly help for developing most important, like we have already discussed about Arga and Amazon have came up with a new project, that is Saheli, to develop the local business, especially women led business. It's a kind of giving gender equality, women entrepreneurs, women empowerment, and women led business, even the local products getting worldwide and global trade. So it's a kind of developing the economy, giving employment opportunities, from there giving rise to employment opportunities, from there directly or indirectly improving the trade and getting these GI tags, getting huge influence and inspiration by involving all these local communities and getting, it's a kind of giving exposure towards their local culture and lifestyle. Apart from that, it's a kind of developing tourism too, which directly or indirectly help for the conservation of the nature, as well as studying these biodiverse rich ecosystems, and from there kind of improving conservation or introducing conservation related initiatives. So all these are like directly or indirectly interlinked to one another. Just understand, if these kind of initiatives are improving and getting huge response, economy will be definitely getting, so that's kind of giving rise to the growth. From if the women are getting business and they are getting economy and they are living on their getting financial independence and getting entrepreneurship and getting empowerment, automatically the lifestyle will be improved, livelihood will be improved. They will be like giving inspiration to the upcoming generations of the women, so the women from those particular society will be getting educated, will be getting those basic features of what they can pass on through the next generations. So it's a kind of all developing directly indirectly, it's a kind of cycle where you will be developing a good society. So that is what we are thriving, no, to develop ourselves as a wonderful nation, that is Viksit Bharat by 2047. So it's a kind of again developing the good society means developing a good nation. Especially we are trying a lot, even in our economic survey and budget there's lots of discussion and all the plans and initiatives directly indirectly giving root to the Viksit Bharat. So coming back to the session, these are the 85 plus. So these are the 5 more wetlands in the last year, especially in the 2024. These they have added these wetlands in the 2024, and these are the 5. So UPSC may definitely ask frame. See, these are highly important for every competitive exam, whether it's a group 1, 2, SSC, CGL, IB, everything. But from UPSC, they have been asked two important questions. In 2012, there was a direct mains question, and in 2022, I think there was a PYQ where they have listed out these wetlands name and locations and asked you to match the following. Every time I told you know how the question they frames. Even in 2012 they asked you to write about importance of the 5 wetlands and even list out the names and tell about the locations and biodiversity and other ecosystem related points. So these are high probable topics. So last year 5 added, this year 4 added. So they will definitely ask you what are the sites which they added in the 2024, or they may ask you what are the 4 sites which added on the day of Wetlands Day, or even they ask you when we when do we celebrate Wetlands Day? So you definitely should know February 2, and you should definitely know the theme, that is protecting wetlands for our common future. So questions may be from theme perspective or day perspective or sites or locations, or even they may ask you to match the following or check out the correct place, or even they may ask you few relevant points, especially what is that particular by Ramsar site is famous for, or what is the most important feature from that. Because when Manipur Loktak Lake was in news, there was a huge it was like high probable, huge, repeatedly articles appeared in exam, and that year more than 2 to 3 questions repeatedly appeared in every competitive exam related to Manipur. Few related to these hills and mountains, few related to Loktak, few related to even questions asked like what is the floating of floating park or lake of the Manipur kind of. So see, just understand the importance of the topics which we are discussing and why we are conducting these sessions. So funda simple hai. Whenever something happens or comes in use, we will be updating it in a 360 degrees approach and multidimensional. So now we are again explaining in a one single sentence. Today is Wetlands Day, as well as 4 more sites has been added to Ramsar sites. So because of these 2 points, we selected this topic, and having high chances of getting in your exam, because this was asked many times in the competitive exams. So we are doing a session on this. Simple, as simple as that. So you may ask you, ma'am, how we can remember 89 Ramsar sites hai, highly impossible hai. It's humanly impossible. Even we can't do it through the mnemonics kind of styles. I always suggest never ever go through the mnemonics style. That's the reason I have added these slides and highlighted these names too. See, highest state. You can again frame a chart like earlier I have explained. You just check out. So the state with the highest Ramsar sites is Tamil Nadu. And the states with 0 Ramsar sites till yesterday was Sikkim. But yesterday one more added. Among the 4, one more is from Sikkim, one more is from Jharkhand. So there are no states like, so least are from one from Sikkim, one from Jharkhand. So highest number of from Tamil Nadu, that is 18. Next then Uttar Pradesh 10. Next Orissa 6, Punjab 6, Kashmir 6. This is how you have to understand and go through the facts. Now come to the basics, like when there was a lots of discussion going about these lakes, pollutions, even these estuaries point of view, and when there was a lots of discussion about this dam construction, wildlife sanctuaries. So these are the few important topics which were in news. Like Astamudi wetland was in news, Astamudi lake was in news because of the discharge of waste into the particular lake is spoiling the purity, and it is polluting and contaminating the lake, because of which tons of fish died. So Astamudi wetland was in news in December 2024. So this may have high chances of appearing in exam. As simple as that. So last year 5 topics, 5 Ramsar sites add हुए हैं. So have high chances of appearing in exam. As simple as that. So this year on Feb 2nd 4 added हुए हैं. So what are the 4? As simple as that. 2 from Tamil Nadu, that is Sakkara Kottai Bird Sanctuary, Thertagal Sanctuary, and one from Sikkim, that is Kechepolari Westland, and Jharkhand one, that is Udva Lake. So what are the other important features of Udva Lake? This is how you have to understand and how you have to prepare. As simple as that. So as I already mentioned, Loktak Lake was in news because of the floating, because of the national park, because of the lake, and many other important factors are there. So this having high chances of appearing in the exam, as if you are having a group 2 mains or group 1 mains of APPSC ahead. Andhra Pradesh is the only state which have a Kolleru Lake as the only Ramsar site. So as simple as that. So from which state you are belonging to, for example, if you are from AP, you will able to understand, you should understand that yes, Kolleru Lake is the one from AP. So in 2024, 5 sites have been added from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala. Okay, in 2025, 4 more sites has been Ramsar sites had been added to the list, and those two are from Tamil Nadu, and one from Sikkim, and one from Jharkhand. So coming back to the basics. So what are the first 4 or 5 Ramsar sites which were identified after 1971? Because 1971 onwards we are celebrating Ramsar Convention and World Wetlands Day. So you have to understand what are the first previous ones which were added as wetlands. Other than that, so which is the state having highest? As I already mentioned, Tamil Nadu with 18. So what are the state which have zero wetlands or least wetlands? Just it, as simple as that. उसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है, कौन सी बड़ी मतलब रॉकेट साइंस फॉर्मूलाज केमिकल्स, मतलब व्हाट इज कॉल्ड ऑल दिस पीरियोडिक टेबल में जो एलिमेंट्स होते हैं, व्हाट इज दैट, व्हाट इज दिस, वो सब कुछ नहीं है ना, सिंपल है. स्टेट नेम, स्टेट रामसर साइट का नाम, बस. एपी कोलेरू लेक, मणिपुर लोकतक लेक. एज आई ऑलरेडी मेंशन, मणिपुर was so is in news this year also because of the ethnic violence between Kuki and Kukijo communities. It's a huge discussions happened because of the ethnic violence. So again, Manipur this year highly important, and Sambala mosque, Ayodhya, and because of these Mahakumbh, all these things, UP highly important. So check out from UP also what are the 10. Just simple. As you already know, what are the most important in Tamil Nadu. So as simple as that. State which are in use, simple. So again I am giving you a few insights. Prepare a notes of again 10 pages. Or you do one thing, put all the UTs and states. At least add 35 pages of notes. I'm extremely sorry. Nearby our institute, there's a family function is going on. Maybe it's a kind of they are having some function or something. I'll do one thing. I will conclude the session and submit it now. We'll be discussing this state-related important facts and upload it in just few hours. Then it will be easy for you to do the revision and everything. All the best. Study well. Keep doing your preparation. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.